Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. This is a reading from the 25th until the 31st. Now this is just about what is being activated within you, where are your energies, and then we're going to do a spell casting. With this deck here, I will be putting the spell in the description box. I will read it to you, but I will not read you the spell on what to do with that incantation. I'm going to put that in the description box. So this week is Leo full moon. Leo full moon talks about from the heart. What is it that you want to bring in from your heart? What's in for the long term? And it's really asking you, is it in resonance with you? So it's something that full moons, we complete things that are no longer resonating and stepping into what is now activating within us. We're going to pull a card on that. And also we have Mercury that's going retrograde. Mercury brings back old people, old business. And that is happening from the 30th until the 21st of February. So let's begin. And let's see what card is coming out for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I have the card of throat chakra and change. So there is definitely shift and change that is happening for you. The color blue within the throat is asking you to really speak in an authentic way. Singers, writers, musicians, entrepreneurs, speakers. It doesn't have to be running a business, just wanting to speak your truth in a relationship, within a family dynamic, whatever that is. Your throat chakra is being activated, but you're speaking your truth in a different way than you have before, because the card of change. So if you used to talk in an irrash way, it is saying now you're learning to speak in a more loving way where your voice is heard. So this card is saying the frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. So also, what is it that you want to bring in? 5 is about change. So are you wanting to bring in something that is different? The throat chakra, it's like somebody who does videos, somebody who's a writer, somebody who's a singer. So somebody who uses their voice to express themselves. And that is just with what you do for life. Now, there can be a change within a relationship in how you are expressing yourself. And so it just depends where you are at this time, because this card here is all about connecting yourself and really speaking from a place of wisdom, is the way I would take it. So let's see what the Oracle of the 7. I can't talk. We have Earth Magic, number 1. So this is really grounding yourself. It's time for you to ground yourself, to go out in nature and really to recognize the beauty of nature and really step into it, because the Earth Magic is all about grounding. And here, as you're going through some changes and really starting to speak your truth in whatever authentic way that you are, being grounded in nature is really going to help you better listen. It's going to help you quiet those dark places in the mind, okay? And this is the place where you just bring that relationship that you and all living things here. Look at that. It's energy. I love walking barefoot. I love hugging trees. And it's just so rejuvenating. So this really is in alignment to just for you to be still and just quiet your thoughts. And as you do, you're anchoring your energy onto the earth. Okay, so with the spell casting, let's see which card wants to come out. And this card is the card of empowerment. Okay, so we're going to go and read that. But like I said, I'm going to put that in the description box. And then I'm going to clarify to get a little bit more meaning of what's going on. So it says, you have so many strengths, and yet you allow others to take away your power. Wow. That goes a lot with the throat and change. When your words are, wow. When your words are dismissed, when your actions are mocked, your light fades because you don't stand up to be counted. You may silently say to yourself that everything is fine, that you know the real truth. Wow. But the universe requires you to stamp your authority so that you can grow fully into the wise one that you truly are, the wisdom keeper that others are waiting to turn to. By working with the element of fire to purge any fears that hold you back, you're more able to step fully into your power, with Salamander, the elemental guardian of fire, as your ally. And wow, Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. So that makes so much sense, how to need to ground yourself and clear your energy, feeling attacked, and the change. So definitely I will be putting the spell incantation in the box below, because in this too, when your light fades, you know, if I feel drained, I go by the water, I walk at the park, and there's things I do to really rejuvenate myself, to shift my own energy back. Every time after readings, I go outside to shift myself. So when you don't shift yourself, you can come out of harmony, out of balance. Look at this, your own card came out, but it came out in reverse. But this is saying that it's okay. So there's some things in your life that have thrown you out of balance. So in the way you were speaking, blocked energy. So you're recognizing that when you're not able to speak your truth, that really throws you out of balance. And this is a perfect time for you to turn this card upright and to shift your just change in the way that you show up for yourself, Sagittarius. And look at the next card out, is to turn the wheel. And then we have the card of the devil. So what does this mean? So this means, you know, you may get tempted. You may get tempted with the old ways. You may get shut down. But it's time for you to really allow these cycles to change, to take back your energy and not get tempted by other people luring you back to where you feel disempowered in, when you feel like you can't speak your truth. So this really is saying it's time for you to turn the wheel and watch out for any temptations that arise with the devil, because the devil, he's got this little string on his finger. So whatever that you are attached to, it's time for you to release that and really become empowered. Because what is it that you're giving your power away to? Is it to other people? Is it to your own thoughts? Is it to your own beliefs? Is it to your own shifts, thinking? So the devil comes to wanting to take away your power, but it's time for you to take that power back from the devil, back from any negativity, anything that's throwing you out of balance. And yes, look at that, and move forward. And it, I was saying, that comes with the card of change. So the card of Cancer. And this says the frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. I mean, this is beautiful. So you're really recognizing during this full moon what has thrown you out of balance, your authentic way, and it's time for things to change and to really let go of anything that no longer resides with you, and anything that really takes the best of you emotionally. So it's telling you it's time for a shift into something new, and really to choose that for yourself. Let's close you out with a Making Magic card. And this card says Trinka 5, manifesting money and income. 555. Okay, and wow, look at that, there's 5 also up here. So some of you could be coming in with the Wheel of Fortune in an upright. So this is a very fortunate time. It's time for you to ground yourself. There's a lot of changes that is coming in for you, Sagittarius, and it's time for you to really walk and talk and speak your truth from a place of grounding, being grounded here, okay, where you were upside down, and really taking your power back from any negativity that has had a hold on you. Sending you much love, much light. Until next time, namaste.